It all started with not knowing, like wearing a blindfold for too long, because we couldn't see clearly. We built our world with thoughts patterns we repeated again and again, like ripples. A vast darkness stretches endlessly in all directions, like a silent ocean of the unknown. A faint pulse of light flickers hesitantly, a fragile spark in the all-encompassing night. The light fights the darkness, like a new understanding trying to survive in a world of nothingness. Then soft sounds begin to rise, a quiet whisper in the empty silence. In the never-ending blackness, a small light flickers, the first quiet sign that something is coming to life. A whirl of colors and shapes twist together like the first flashes of ideas forming. The moment dreams become real. The shapes start to change, twisting into complex designs that ripple through the empty darkness. Every ripple carries the birth of a new world. Universes springing to life from a single thought, a spark of imagination. Those thoughts lit a spark of awareness, the part of us that watches. Within the endless space where reality takes shape, strange forms start to move, whirling wildly, as if the first moments of existence are unfolding. The movement grows faster. Colors melt together, shapes take definition, and the first fragile pieces of the real world emerge. Like stars flickering in the darkness, selves wake up their core, forming from the pure energy of beginnings. From this birth of everything, a figure steps forward, a dark outline in the stars, carrying the truth of our existence. Piece by piece, the form takes shape, lines growing sharper, its very being bending the still, forming reality to its will. Now, no longer just a shadow, we now stand strong, a bright light of awareness against endless possibility. From that came names and forms, what we call ourselves, and how we appear. Then, a brand new world springs to life, waking up to sights, sounds, and sensations it's never known before. Our senses opened: eyes, ears, skin, tongue, mind, and nose. The 6 ways we meet the world. And when those senses touched life, we had what we call physical contact. That contact led to feelings, pleasure, pain, and everything in between. And from feeling came desire, the urge for more. Not far away, a rush of color floods the darkness, painting mysteries everywhere. The air thrums with noise, the first song of a waking world. Sound ripples through the air, each note a revelation. At the same time, the skin prickles every touch, revealing new sensations, like a world of feeling just waking up. A light breeze sweeps by, waking up the skin. Suddenly, the world can be felt. The tongue tingles as flavors explode, sweet, sharp, surprising, making everything feel new. Sweet, sour, bitter flavors mix and bloom like music on the tongue. The nose. A sniff catches it all: the sharp, the warm, the alive. Scents swirl through the air, each one carrying something hidden. Not just smell, but a feeling, a face, a moment you forgot you remember. They move like whispers from the past, each one waiting to become a memory again. The eyes widen not just to see, but to feel how big the world truly is. Light pours in. Colors stretch farther than before. The familiar becomes strange, and the strange becomes beautiful. A symphony of colors, shapes, and textures floods the senses. The reds hum, the blues breathe, the gold flickers like firelight on the skin. Look, touch, remember. The ears perk up, catching something soft, something hidden. Not noise, but whispers. The kind you only hear when everything else goes quiet. Listen, this moment is alive. Each sound, a note in the grand orchestra of existence. Not random, not background, but part of a living song. The skin tingles with life, alive to every touch, every shift in air. Warmth, coolness, softness, pressure, each sensation like a brushstroke on the body. You begin to feel what you once ignored. Touch awakens a sense of self, not the kind made of thoughts, but the kind made of presence. The tongue tastes life, not just food, but the moment itself. A sip of warm tea, a bite of ripe fruit, even the coolness of water. Each flavor is more than flavor. It's a reminder that you're alive. Sweet, bitter, sour, spicy. It's not just a meal. It's a message. You are here. You are part of this feast called existence. The nose inhales, and with it, life enters. The scent of rain, the smell of warm bread, the sharpness of citrus, the earth after a storm. Scents evoke memories, painting a tapestry of the past. Each breath is more than air. It's a memory, emotion, presence. Zulu wanders into a lush garden where the air feels heavy with life. Each step brushes against wild green, and the sweet scent of blossoms rises like a whisper. Jasmine, hibiscus, something unnamed, but deeply familiar. The kind of smell that makes the heart pause. The flowers represent pleasure, not loud or demanding, but quiet, soft, and sure. Their petals unfurl slowly, each one opens without fear, just responding to the warmth, the breeze, the light. Thorns and withered plants lurk among the beauty-quiet reminders that not all is soft, not all is sweet. They hide between the leaves, like secrets the garden doesn't try to hide. A thorn catches the edge of a finger. Their sharp edges and decaying forms stand in stark contrast to the vibrant life around them. The petals may shine, but beside them a leaf curls inward, brittle and brown. A thorn juts out like a warning. Zulu walks slowly, each step quiet, almost reverent. There is no rush, only presence. A hand reaches out, fingers open, unafraid. A sudden thorn catches Zulu's hand, a tiny prick, but sharp enough to stop him. The pain is quick, bright, like a flash of lightning across the still sky. His hand pulls back on instinct. Zulu inspects the small wound, lifting his hand to the light. It's nothing dramatic, just a prick, but he watches it closely, as if it holds a message. Zulu straightens, the wounded hand falling gently to his side. His eyes scan the garden. Still beautiful, still breathing, but something inside feels different now. He continues through the garden, but the steps are slower now, more careful. Not out of fear, but understanding. Each flower is still beautiful. Each breeze is still warm. But now, Zulu sees what's beneath the beauty. The edges, the thorns, the stories held in silence. Zulu pauses near a patch of withered plants. Then he reaches out to touch a decaying leaf, his fingers barely brushing its edge. It crumbles slightly at his touch, fragile, weightless, as if it's been waiting to fall apart in someone's hands. Zulu looks up, drawn from the sorrow in his hand to something ahead. There, in the distanza, single flower, vibrant and untouched, rising through a patch of shadow. Zulu's gaze stays on the flower, not because he needs it, but because he's ready to meet it, ready to walk into beauty, knowing it might come with pain. The sweet scent of the flower fills the air as they approach. Zulu reaches out to gently cup the flower in his hand. Then he closes his eyes, letting the moment wash over him. No thinking, no speaking. He stands still, and for once, that's enough. When he opens his eyes, and something is different. The garden hasn't changed, the flowers still sway, the breeze still moves gently through the leaves, but inside, it feels still. He pulls away, slowly, like waking from a dream he doesn't want to forget. He turns and looks back at the path he walked, the petals he touched, the thorn that drew blood, the withered leaves, the single flower that made us stop and breathe. Then I turn and walk away, leaving the garden behind. I step into the bustling marketplace, and the world opens up around me. Voices rise and fall like music. Colors flash from every corner, fabrics, fruits, spices, smiles. This is life in motion. My gaze sweeps across the myriad stalls, each laden with objects that ignite desire. Chaotic, beautiful, alive. Every direction holds a choice. My eyes fix on a jeweled necklace, its allure sparking a deep longing. My gaze sweeps across the myriad stalls, each one overflowing with color, texture, and temptation. Shiny trinkets that catch the sun just right. I reach out, drawn without thinking. My fingers brush against the cool, smooth stones lying neatly across the stall. Then attachment begins to take root quietly, not as a shout, but as a whisper. If I had this, maybe I'd be more complete. A silk scarf catches my eye, its vibrant colors weaving a spell of temptation. I reach for the scarf, its soft texture promising comfort and escape, fueling my growing attachment. Exotic fruits piled high beckon with their sweet aroma, each bite a taste of fleeting pleasure. I extend my hand towards a ripe mango, the sweetness symbolizing the allure of sensory indulgence. A stack of ancient books calls to me, tucked away at the edge of a stall, half in shadow, half in light. Their covers are worn, their pages whispering tales of knowledge and power. My fingers trace the worn cover of a leather-bound tome, the surface cracked like dry earth, etched with symbols I don't yet understand. It feels alive under my touch, heavy with secrets, warm with memory of hands before mine. Each stroke deepens the pull. Then, A gleaming coins shimmer in the sunlight, promising wealth and security in their cold, hard allure. I reach for the coins, their weight a tangible symbol of the material world's seductive power. Collection of intricate masks captivates me, each one hiding a secret and a hidden identity. I reach out to touch a carved wooden mask, its smooth surface cool beneath my fingertips. The grain of the wood curves like a hidden language, and the hollow eyes seem to watch without watching. The mask doesn't speak, but it offers a feeling: put me on and become. The marketplace swirls around me, a vortex of desires pulling me deeper into its intoxicating embrace. Each object I reach for, each fleeting touch teases me a little tighter to something I can't quite see. A stone, a book, a mask. Each one seemed small, harmless, but now I feel it, the weight gathering. In my chest, I am lost in the labyrinth of temptation. Each desire a thread pulling me deeper, not with force, but with beauty, with promises. This will make you seen, that will make you wise, another will finally make you whole. And I believed them, not all at once, but one touch at a time. The marketplace thrives on my desires, feeding the illusion that happiness lies in possession. I am caught in the web of wanting, each object a symbol of the freedom I have yet to find. I wanted freedom, but I bartered it, one desire at a time. The marketplace remains, even as I stop, even as I see. It keeps buzzing, shining, offering, a constant reminder of the attachment that binds me. Years have left their marks on Zulu's face. He stands quietly, surrounded by memories from a lifetime. Each line on his skin tells a story of laughter, sadness, love, pain, and silence. They aren't scars, they are signs of all he's lived through. Before he takes his next step, he knows he must honor all the steps that brought him here. Sunlight paints the room, illuminating dust motes that dance. Each object whispers stories of yesterday, each one a tangible link to the past. Loved ones gather close, their faces full of care, their eyes soft with memory. They don't need to say much, their presence is enough. Like a warm blanket wrapped around him, holding back the cold winds of time. We're here, we see you. You're not alone. The house itself breathes with history, its walls echoing laughter and tears. He clutches at these things, desperate to hold on to what was, what is. His heart is heavy with the fear of loss, a constant companion in the twilight years. The relentless march of change looms, like a shadow stretching across the ground. Slow, but certain. Zulu feels it, not with fear, but with a deep ache. What he loves most is slipping into something else. Not gone, but no longer his to keep. He tries to capture a moment, a feeling, before it slips away like sand through his fingers. The weight of memories presses down, a bittersweet burden he carries with grace. He smiles faintly, a flicker of recognition in his eyes as he relives a cherished moment. The warmth of love surrounds him, a comforting shield against the encroaching darkness. He whispers a silent prayer, a plea for strength and acceptance in the face of the inevitable. His gaze softens, filled with gratitude for the life he has lived, the love he has known. He closes his eyes, surrendering to the moment, finding peace in the embrace of the past. The house stands silent witness, its walls holding the echoes of a life well lived. Dust motes continue to dance, oblivious to the passage of time, the ever-changing world. He breathes deeply, finding solace in the simple act of being, of existing in this moment. In a sterile hospital room, the walls are bare, the air still and cold. Harsh fluorescent lights buzz above, casting a pale glow over everything. In the center of the room, a white bed, and in it, a frail person lies still, their body thin, their breath slow. Loved ones gather, their face is a canvas of grief and quiet acceptance. The aged hand, once a symbol of strength, now trembles, the grip on life fading. Each breath becomes a fragile echo in the otherwise silent room. The weight of unspoken words hangs heavy in the air. The heart monitor beeps softly, each pulse a dwindling reminder of life. Eyes close, a final surrender to the embrace of eternity. A single tear traces a path down a loved one's cheek, a silent farewell. The room is filled with the quiet ache of loss. The hand lies still, no longer reaching, no longer holding on. The grip has loosened not from fear, but from release, like a leaf finally letting go of the branch. The journey is complete. Not ended. The heart monitor flatlines, a stark line replacing the fading rhythm. Silence descends, heavier than before, punctuated only by muffled sobs. The sterile room becomes a sanctuary of sorrow, a place of final goodbyes. A hand reaches out, gently stroking the still face, a last tender touch. Whispers of love and memories fill the air, a comforting balm in the face of grief. The room stands still, a moment suspended in time. The spirit departs, leaving behind only the echo of a life well lived. The loved ones embrace, finding solace in each other's shared sorrow. The hospital room fades into a memory, a place of both endings and enduring love. In the outside, under the expansive sky, a somber funeral service commences, the air heavy with sorrow. The weight of grief hangs in the room, thick and real, like fog that has settled into every corner. As the service goes on, no one says much. Even the air feels still, as if holding its breath with everyone else. Eyes are lowered, hands clasped. Some faces wet with tears, others frozen in silence. Each face reflects a personal story of loss, etching the scene. The cycle of life birth, aging, and death culminates here, in this field of remembrance. Not far away, somebody stands apart, their silhouette stark against the horizon. The silence is broken only by the soft whispers of prayers and the rustle of leaves. Flowers adorn the casket, a final, colorful farewell to the departed. Tears flow freely, each drop a testament to the depth of love and the pain of separation. A gentle breeze carries the scent of earth and flowers, a poignant reminder of life's fleeting beauty. Then the sun casts long shadows, stretching across the field, as if to embrace the departed. A flock of birds takes flight, soaring upwards as if carrying the souls to the heavens. The faces of the mourners are etched with grief. Not all are crying, but all are marked. Each expression tells a story not just of sorrow, but of love that ran deep. The weight of unspoken words hangs heavy in the air, filling the silence with untold stories. A single rose falls from a trembling hand, landing gently upon the casket. The final words are spoken, a farewell to the life that was, and a hope for what is to come. The casket is lowered into the earth, a symbolic return to the soil from which we all came. The mourners stand in silence, watching as the earth claims its own. A single shovel of dirt is thrown, the sound echoing through the silent field. The cycle is complete, the circle unbroken. As life turns once more to earth, the mourners begin to disperse, leaving behind only memories and the silent stones. I return to the abstract space, the point of origin. The entire cycle unfolds, revealing the root of suffering. Alone in the void, I let go. No more holding on, no more trying to understand or control what cannot be held. The noise fades, the weight lifts, not away, but deeper into something I can't name. Darkness gives way, revealing a serene, luminous light. In this radiant clarity, I find liberation. Zulu stands atop the mountain, a silhouette against the awakening dawn. The sun ascends, casting vibrant colors across the sky. Bathed in warm light, I feel it before I understand it, a calm that wraps around me like sunlight through an open window. It doesn't speak, it doesn't explain, it just is. The weight of the past lifts, freedom found at last.